Hey everybody, welcome back to another unboxing and review for my Eagle Moss Star Trek Starship Collection. This week's episode will be centered around the Akira class. Alright. Let's open her up. Alright, so as always, the stand is metal. Turn it around. We got the felt backing with the sticker. The Akira class. Alright, let's get this hooked up to the base. Okay, so it's on there pretty good. Hardly any wobble to it, so that's good. Alright, put that to the side. Now let's take a look at the ship. Here we go. This one says NCC 63549. I don't know what ship that's a reference to. I think the magazine has the U.S.S. Thunderchild on it, so that could be very well the Thunderchild. Registry number. It looks really badass. Get some close-ups here on the detail. This side here. Hard to tell. The camera's taking its sweet time to focus here. But there we go. Right along here. United Federation of Planets. Nice close-up of phaser strip, the escape pods. Really nice detail on this model. Here's a torpedo pod. This thing is armed to the teeth. And the struts, which lead to the nacelles, which also look really, really cool. Looks like we got a bit of a blemish here. That's looks like the paint didn't dry before they handled it. That kind of sucks. It's a little annoying. Check out the other side. Yeah, this side much better in the same spot, but right above it we got a chipped piece of paint. That's annoying. I hate to nitpick all the time, but that is annoying. These things aren't cheap. And they sell it as a collector's item, so that's a little annoying. Also, the registry number is on an angle. It's not perfectly curved. As you can see, it's kind of going downwards. Like it curves, but it's coming down more in this direction. That's a little annoying. And the other thing that I haven't mentioned yet, which I'm sure all of you are like, he hasn't mentioned the Aztecing yet. The Aztecing is absent from this model, which honestly really sucks, because next to the Defiant, this is like the most advanced ship that we've reviewed so far. And it should definitely have Aztecing on it. So that's a shame. There's a lot of hull detail that, it still looks really good, but the lack of the Aztecing is annoying. But hey, that's what they chose to do. Alright, let's take a look at the bottom here. Bottom looks pretty detailed to me. Get this area here. Still no Aztecing. Still looks pretty good though. There's the deflector dish. Alright, looks pretty good. Check out a side profile. Always looked awesome. Check out the back. And the front. Back to the bottom. And then the top. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, well, this ship looks an awful lot like the NX-01, and that's true. As a matter of fact, when Doug Drexler was designing the NX-01, he came up with a lot of different sketches that looked real good, and the head honchos were like, hey, we like this design. Do something with this. That's the abridged version, obviously. So he designed the NX-01 to be basically loosely based on this design, which obviously was flipped around. Right? See? Already looks an awful lot like the NX-01. But hey, you know, if anything, the Akira came out and this design paid homage to the NX-01, the first Warp 5 Earth ship. I can live with that kind of stuff in my brain as headcanon, so really nice. Alright, let's see how this thing sits on its stand. I'm assuming it doesn't attach to here, because that would be crazy. It's probably to the primary hull. Oh, yeah, that's where it goes. So like most of my ships so far, it's loose on the base, but like some of the very few ships so far, it may be loose, but once it's in place and it's on the angle that it's on, the base isn't wobbly at all or anything like that. This ship isn't really going anywhere unless you knock it. Like this is pretty good on there. So that looks pretty fantastic if you ask me. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the magazine. Let's check out the magazine for the Akira class. Oh yeah, so the U.S.S. Thunderchild. There we go. Nice CG model there. And a nice shot of the CG model. There we go. That's really good. Another shot of it. Fighting the Borg in First Contact. In the shipyards of the Relativity episode of Voyager. There's a shot of it in one of the Many Dominion War scenes right there. Alright. Nice top view there. Front view. Left view. Oh, there's some artwork. It's a neat drawing. Very detailed. More images. Oh, here's a CGI wireframe. That's neat. This is especially exciting for me because I'm a 3D modeler. It's interesting to see how the professionals do it. It's really neat. Pretty cool. As you can see, next week's episode is going to be on the Jem'Hadar Battle Cruiser. Well, that was interesting. Let's move on to the rating. So let's go with display ability. Overall, the display ability is really good. The base is pretty stable, and the ship sits well in it. It looks good. Like I said, it's a little loose, but only if you're touching it. If it's sitting down and it's installed properly, no matter how loose it is, the angle that the ship is on is going to make it near impossible for this thing to fall off the stand. So, you know, you can trust this on display. It looks fantastic on the stand. So, display ability, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Now, for the overall look and appearance and quality and all that stuff, you know, there's a few things. It's missing Aztecing, which, you know, I don't understand why some ships get Aztecing and some ships don't. The more recent ships should definitely get them because they all have Aztecing to begin with. But for some reason, they chose to not include it in this model. You know, that sucks. The shoddy workmanship of putting in the registry number on a slight angle also sucks. Now, I say shoddy workmanship, but these are probably all put together by machines. So shoddy mechanical workmanship. Still very annoying that this is on an angle. Very annoying that there seems to be a splodge of paint or something that was disturbed after it was dried and put away. That's what it looks like to me. You know, that's a little annoying. And on the opposite side where it looks perfect until you get to this point right here, and then you'll see that you can see the paint is chipped there. So, you know, that's going to affect the rating as well. I'm not trying to be too harsh, but I paid money for this. Overall, it's really nice and looks really good. The model is very screen accurate from what I can remember, but there are the few little blemishes there that honestly shouldn't have passed quality control, or maybe my standard is too high, I don't know. But with all those factors in play, I would give the overall quality and appearance of this ship a 6 out of 10. The ship looks really good, which really boosts it up. I almost gave it a 5. But this is a really cool model regardless, so 6 out of 10. Alright everybody, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you want to see more content, click on the subscribe button and make sure you click on the bell notification button so that you get notifications whenever I upload stuff, and make sure you check out my other content. See you later everybody.